Good morning. Good morning, my good people. Good morning. Let some people get up in here. We're going to chop it up. The show's for all my early birds and the people that's going to watch the playback. Salute to you. So we're going to let some people come on in here. It's early Saturday morning. The early morning coffee edition, breakfast edition, whatever you want to call it. You might be about to go to work. You might be just waking up. Or hell, you might just be getting in the house, depending on what type of night you had. But I wanted to talk about this story. Um, the last couple days, I've been watching interviews with the family and other platforms, as far as with Roland Martin, with Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump, and a lot of different um, media outlets and things with the story and everything that went on. And when you really think about what happened and the details so far, and the fact that they said no foul play was involved so quickly, and the state that it happened in, that's not favorable for Black people, it makes you scratch your head to know that it's something more going on. And I'm glad that the family is getting their own autopsy somewhere else, I think in Washington. And they're going to get somebody to go through the phone to see why, what was deleted and things like that. And, a teenager at 18 years old leaving a phone behind, it's not happening. Especially if you go with your friends and you say, hey, I'm going to stay on this island to chase this woman, to chase this girl, or be with this girl, and I'm not going to have my phone. Hell, you don't even have to be 18 years old for that. You could be in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 30s, your 20s. You know damn well our phone is our what? Our lifeline. We take our phones everywhere. A lot of us do. Let's just be honest and tell the truth. We do. Excuse me. We take our phones with us to the bathroom. Now, I'm not gonna say everybody do it, but most of us do. We are guilty of it. Let's just tell the truth. We on the toilet taking a number two. We're scrolling through our phones. The women that's sitting down peeing, scrolling through their phones. You're in the shower sometimes and your phone, or have music on your phone. That's what we do. We take our phones everywhere we go. So especially if you're traveling with your friends and you on a boat and you're going over to a little island, you mean to tell me you're going to tell your friends that you came with, hey, take my phone and my keys. I'll catch up with y'all later. Y'all go here. Y'all go right ahead. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And the fact that the mama had to use the GPS thing or whatever, the tracker, to find the phone when no one was willingly giving her the phone, that's suspicious right there in itself. And everybody else came to the house. His other friends came to the house to pay their respects. But what a coincidence. The three boys, the three white kids that was in the young men that was in the picture, did not show up to the house. Something ain't right. Mike, Tech, what's the deal? So, you got to ask yourself a question. What really happened? I think he was murdered. I don't know if it was an argument, they got into a fight, they pushed him over, um, sacrifice. I don't know. But we know something fishy. Now, I can't wait to see what the autopsy comes up with, and when they find the deleted messages that was deleted, and they need to subpoena the kids' phones as well, the ones that he was with. because they might do some stupid shit and text each other or say certain things to each other about what happened and try to delete it. But it doesn't matter if you delete it; you can always get it. So those three young guys, phones need to be checked, all their messages, along with Nolan's phone, along with the independent autopsies that they're doing because they didn't want to do it in Mississippi. I think is where it happened because it's very racist down there and it's out of pocket. What's up, No Name? It's out of pocket, and I honestly think he was murdered. And rest in peace to him and prayers to his family. 18-year-old boy, young man, it's still a boy in my eyes, but whatever. 18-year-old young man, playing football, good grades, both parents in the household, not your typical troubled teen like people like to always portray black people. Wasn't your typical, he had both his parents, you know, and it's unfortunate. And the thing about it, it has been some white people that spoke out. So shout out to them. I seen videos. Shout out to Willie D because Willie D had posted some of the content of some of the white people speaking out against it and saying, hey, there's some foul play here. And if the tables was turned, if it was 3 black guys and 1 white boy, it would have been a strong investigation. They wouldn't have let it go so easily. So when you got white people saying something is fishy, it's something fishy because they're standing up against this racism and what happens in Mississippi and things like that because they know how it is over there. One lady spoke out and said, hey, she teach her kids, they got black friends to protect them because certain parts of where they live, they're very racist and people of color are not um are not protected. What's up, Lonnie? She said you believe it was some foul play, but nothing racial between the children. I don't know if I would say that just yet. If it wasn't between the children, who was it between? Somebody did something to him. And if it wasn't between the children, why did they give the phone up to the mama? Why wasn't they quick to call the mama and let them know what was going on? She had to track down the phone. If you didn't do nothing wrong, like let's say it's me, my 2 black homies, and my white friend, and we out on a boat or something, and the white friend dies or whatever. I know the family. I have his phone. The first thing I'm gonna do is let the mom or dad know the terrible news. Give the phone up and say, what happened. They didn't do that. They didn't do that at all, and that's what makes it seem like something is wrong. And I think he was murdered. I do. The stuff that's not adding up. What black person, not even a black person, it's not even a race thing right now. What person 18 years old, leaving a phone? Hell, you ain't got to be 18. Like I said, with the age, everybody has their phone everywhere they go. Everybody, unless you're an older person that don't really give a fuck. But when you in the know, you know what I'm talking about, people. You have your phone everywhere. That's why, fellas, if a lady tell you, "Oh, I wasn't near my phone, I didn't know," she a lying ass bitch. She always have her phone with her. Only how she ain't gonna have it with her if she got it on a charger for a certain amount of time to charge it. But after a while, the phone don't take so long to charge. Women always have their phone. So if a woman tell you, "Oh, I didn't have my phone," come on now, you know what time it is. So that boy ain't gonna just leave his keys. And then why would they have his keys and his cell phone and he gonna stay on the island with no communication? That don't even make sense. None. What's the deal? Race is always in the picture. Race is always in the picture when you're dealing with black and white. Race is always in the picture when you're dealing with a racist ass city, state in Mississippi. I mean, hell, you got white people saying is race involved for our side. So if you have white people saying it, that's basically saying most of the time white people try to whitewash it and say, "Oh, it's not about race." When you have white people saying, "Yes, this shit seems racial," and that's a a scary thing. Come on now. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. That's cool. Everybody have their own opinion. We have to find out what's we have to find out what's going to go on as the days go on. With the autopsy and stuff like that. You know, so we gotta see. Good morning. We gotta see what's going on with that because I can't imagine what his family is feeling right now. His mom and dad. And anybody that have kids know what I'm talking about, like that love you have for your children. Good morning. How you doing? You said a hangover? Oh, that ain't good. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Well, there you go. You made it home safe. Enjoy your birthday. Like it's just like with I can't imagine nothing like that. And they strong. They out there doing the interviews. It's only been like 4 days. I'd be a wreck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, there's no way in the world I could be doing interviews. If God forbid something happened to one of my daughters, there's no way in the fucking world I can do it. Or my grandsons. There's no way in the world I can do it. Not that soon. I won't be able to talk. So, his family is very strong. The mom and the dad is very strong individuals and say what you want about Al Sharpton, and say what you want about Benjamin Crump, they standing up for the family, man. Whether their agenda is whatever, I don't care at this point. They trying to help this family. Shout out to Tyler Perry for helping his family. Shout out to Colin Kaepernick for helping his family. With paying for the funeral and paying for the autopsy and stuff like that. They don't have to do that. So the fact that they stepping up, you got to respect that. So I respect what they're trying to do. You can tell Benjamin Crump tired as a motherfucker. He up there damn near asleep because he been doing so many press runs and whatever. But prayers to that family, man. And I just can't imagine that. Like it just that's every parent's worst nightmare. Something like that happened to their child. So, and like the father said, he was always taught, like y'all all going in the group, y'all come back together. Like he ain't. I just refuse to believe he gonna leave his cell phone with somebody else and go chase some pussy. I just don't think that. Something else happened there, and if them boys that was with him didn't do it, they know what happened. Because why didn't they come to the house? Why didn't they turn over the cell phone? So a lot of things is just not seeming right. Then they said it was an argument that ensued, that supposedly got caught on video on the island or something like that, some argument or whatever, and they were saying that Nolan said, "Give me my freaking phone." So I don't know. E-man, salute. Salute. This is crazy though. This is real crazy. Yeah, that's my neighbor walking by. She's starting to grow on me. I didn't like her at first because she kind of loud, little Spanish lady. She got her two chihuahuas. My dog always screaming for her dog because they come over and she come over to the gate and talk. And she's being more neighborly now, so I give her a pass. She just loud. One of them neighbors she always like yelling at the dog. She's got a loud mouth, but she is starting to be more friendly. So I give her credit for that because I got neighbors on my block that them motherfuckers barely speak. Like I got this Chinese guy live on the corner, and it's like pulling teeth to get him to speak. I'm not gonna speak to him no more because I walk my dog, and he got a dog that be in the yard, and he got like one of those big poodles, and I'll be like, "Hey, how you doing? How you?" Yeah, he be acting like he don't, like it's hurting him to speak. Like, you know what? Fuck you, shrimp fried rice. Barely can see my pumpkin head bastard. So, fuck him. And I know that ain't just his demeanor because I've seen him out there chopping it up with the white people that live on the block and all chummy with them. And when you see me, and I've been on the block just as long as him, if not longer. So it is what it is. You know, I don't live in my block for my neighbors anyway. I mean, it's good if you can get along with them, but oh well. But back to the subject at hand. Um, in my personal opinion, I feel like he was murdered. I do. I really do. You know, hey, morning. What time you leaving? Oh, okay. I gotta say this video. It's good morning. I gotta say this video. Maisha sent me. It's called "Dude Got a Section um Addiction, a Pump in the Air," but it's really comedy. But they got you saw that with the TL. Yeah, it say TLC. It make it sound like it's real, but it's not. I think it's comedy. Yeah, but the shit they got it on YouTube. It's hilarious. It's some of the funny shit I've seen in a while. Hold on one second. Yeah. Then yeah, they got the whole thing on YouTube. He going different places, and they got the narrator talking about it. It's hilarious. Yeah, I heard something, but I didn't watch it though. Oh wow, wow, that's crazy. Oh wow, there's some sick people out here. Yeah, that's good skin treatment though. That's good skin treatment to come on the face. It's good skin treatment. Yeah, I'm back. But Ty, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, the dude pumping the air was hilarious. My daughter sent me that shit like 3 in the morning on Facebook, and then I found it on YouTube. That joint had me. I was literally laughing out loud, like cracking up, because when you first watching it, I thought it was real because of how they had the little TLC. They had the narrator guy, and because they be having this weird stuff like that on TLC. So I'm thinking like, okay, this dude might have some sick obsession. And then when I started paying attention, I said, no, this is a real good comedy skit. This is really good. But it had me laughing so hard. How he'll just stop and start pumping the air, and the girl was on the interviewing saying he only had one girlfriend in his whole life, and she felt offended that he kept pumping the air like he was cheating, and it's some funny shit. You got to check it out. Comedy gold. I'm mad at myself. I ain't thinking no shit like that. That's hilarious. That is really funny. King, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, but yeah, I basically I I um I really do feel like he was murdered, and you have to when you in certain places like Mississippi and places where it's really racist at. And let me give it to y'all straight and raw, right? Because that's what I do. I do it unapologetically. You know, you can have friends that's white that might not be racist. Like they might just see you as a friend, right? But that don't mean the people in the neighborhood don't see you different. That don't mean their family don't see you different. So if you're in a place where it's predominantly just white and they racist, you a target. And those white friends ain't gonna save you unless they really your friends is really gonna get you out of harm's way. That's why I like what the white lady said on when Willie D played, when she was like, hey, if I go somewhere with my kids and they black friends, I protect them because I know certain people don't like them because of the color of their skin. It's different in our city in Philly because we have a lot of people that mingle together. It's not just all white, we have Spanish, we have Mexican, we have Asian, we have a little bit of everybody. So it's not abnormal to see white and black and Chinese and Filipino and everybody hanging out with each other because we don't live in a city that's super racist like a Mississippi or a sundown town or things like that. So when you're in those type of places, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. It's a shame that it's like that in 2026, but unfortunately, It hasn't changed. You know, so what's up, Meek? So I just really Baba Rashad, what's up, brother? I just really feel that he was murdered. I really do. And you know, it's bad when people in Mississippi that are white are saying it's some foul play. Most of the time, white people stay on code. Let's keep it 1,000% honest. Most of the time, white people will stay on code even when they feel as though their people was wrong. We don't stay on code as black people. We be quick to throw people under the bus. But when white people normally stay on code, and the fact that you got some speaking out saying, "Hey, something ain't right here." I saw this one white boy. He looked like one of those skinhead type dudes, right? That's why you can never judge a book by its cover. And he was sticking up for black people, saying, "Hey, this is some bullshit," and I feel as though this boy was murdered. And listen, never judge a book by its cover. But see, the thing about it is, let's keep it 100. It is still the majority, but you have some that's not. And that might go over your head. So let me break it down for you. The majority of white people still have a racial bias towards black people, but you do have some that are good. So shout out to the good ones that's not racist, that don't see color. You just see a human being. I respect that. But we're not going to ignore the ones that don't see you as a human being. And I refuse to believe that you on a boat with 3 other white boys that's supposed to be your friends, and y'all come together and y'all don't leave together, and y'all take his phone and keys, and then all of a sudden he ends up dead and you don't know nothing. You didn't even return the phone to his fucking mama. She had to track it down. And you gonna tell me ain't no foul play? Fuck out of here. It's foul play. Them boys know what happened to him. They either killed his ass or they know who did it. So I'm hoping that the attention that this is getting with the national attention, that for one, the autopsy shows something other than a drowning. When they go into the phones for Nolan, and they need to go into them 3 boys' phones as well. And let's get something going, because to let this go where the police just gave up that fast and say, "Oh, there's no foul play, case closed," in a racist ass town, racist ass state. Come on now. Come on now. Samuel, salute. Joshua, what's going on? We need them phones ASAP. We need them phones ASAP. Because I guarantee you, between those 3 boys that was on the boat with him, their phones, and Nola phone, they're going to find something. And it's going to come out. They're already doing the thing for Nola's phone. They got to get the subpoenas to get the 3 boys' phones. If they can get their phones, plus his, in the autopsy, this thing going to break wide open. Oh, this thing going to break wide open. And we're going to find out that it was foul play. We're going to find out. 18-year-old boy, leaving a phone and keys behind. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. Meek said he'd be scared for his life. He was the only black man around, a whole bunch of snow bunnies and devils. Yeah, if I'm saying, like, it's no way in the world. See, I would never put myself in that situation. That's just me, though. Real talk. Somebody knows something? Real talk, Joshua. He said the thing is, when you on a boat and you're the only black, even if the accident happens, there's no foul play. They will cover each other not to get in trouble. Exactly. Exactly. It's no different. Let's reverse it. It's no different if it's three black people on a boat and a white boy. Let's say the white boy really make a mistake and fall off the boat and drown. Them black people gonna be scared to report it because they're gonna feel like, you know, they're gonna get in trouble because the white boy died. So they gotta either report it, have their stories, 100% accurate and correct, but they still won't have to worry because they know they're gonna do a thorough investigation and dig into their shit. But when there's a black guy that died, and a bunch of white people around, oh, case closed. Case closed. Oh, so why didn't you turn the phone back to his mother? Case closed. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Case closed. Get the fuck out of here. Come on now. Yeah, they was arguing. I saw that, meat. I saw that. That's what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me you're not going to do no real investigation? They got video footage of him arguing with them. He comes up dead. They didn't report it. His phone is missing and his keys. The mom had to track the phone down, and then all his other friends came to the house to pay their respects, and the guys that was on the boat with him didn't even come to the house. Get the fuck out of here. And them people in Mississippi like, oh, no foul play here without a real investigation. Them law enforcement people over there don't give a shit about black people. That's the truth. Let's just tell it like it is. And even some white people know it, and they speaking out. And shout out to them for speaking out on it. It's been a racial divide for a very long time in those southern states, and it's a shame. And justice need to prevail in this. We can't keep taking L's like this. We can't keep allowing foul play to happen to innocent people and just look this say, oh well, because he's a black boy. See, some of these devils don't have no fucking compassion. Some people in Mississippi, these corrupt ass law enforcement people, they don't have no compassion. Because what if that was your child? You just hating him because he's a black boy, but he a black boy didn't do nothing to you. What if that was your child? See, you got to start thinking like that. You have to. That boy wanted to have a good time with his friends, thinking they his real friends, and they fucked him over. And I don't know who murdered him, but somebody murdered him. Somebody murdered him. Yeah, he was 18. Somebody definitely murdered him. And them three boys on that boat know what's up. And I hope they get what they got coming to them. I really do. That's why I'm looking forward to this investigation, and that's why you got to give Benjamin Crump some props. Al Sharpton, um, like I said, Tyler Perry, Colin Kaepernick, everybody that's helping his family, whether you like them or not. Nah, relax. Whether you like them or not, you have to give them their props for helping his family. Because it's easy to sit on the sideline and say, "Oh, F Al Sharpton or F Benjamin Crump," but what are you doing for the family? If you're just sitting on the internet doing nothing, shut the fuck up. You don't have to like Al Sharpton. You don't have to like Benjamin Crump or neither one of them people. But the fact that they're trying to help the family, whether it's an agenda or not, they're helping them. So that part of it by itself, I have to respect. I have to respect. You said the same thing happened to Ray. Oh yeah, the NHL player. Yeah, I think I heard something briefly about that. He was out on the boat, ended up there with his white friends. Yeah. And I was trying to watch the interview they had with Roland Martin, but Roland Martin he irks the fuck out of me because he don't never let the people talk. Dude, you interviewing the family and Benjamin Crump. Shut the fuck up and let them talk. You keep interrupting the mom, and it's like you know some of these people just have this complex where they have to just be the star of the show all the time. Shut your no neck ass up and let them talk. Hey, I can't stand interviewers like that. They just interrupt. He like that. DJ Vlad is like that. Nori like that. Interrupted like y'all some the worst interviewers I ever seen in my life. And because I ain't gonna lie to you. If that was me, you know, I would do my investigation first, to see like, what happened to my son. But if no justice prevail, them three boys will be where my son is at. Because y'all was the last with him. I don't care if I had to wait 10 years. I'm gonna make sure all of them get it. Straight up. I'm not like Trayvon Martin parents. Oh, I'm gonna forgive you and be a Christian. No, 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 no. If you got something to do with one of mine going, you better believe you're going. Straight up. I'm gonna be on some shit like how the dude was on a law-abiding citizen. The only difference is I ain't gonna get caught. If you ever, I told y'all about that movie before with Jamie Foxx. Came out years and years ago, but shot in Philly up in Overbrook. I saw. In fact, I seen when they was filming. I rode past there. I didn't even know they was filming the movie. That was the movie because it was down the street from my mother-in-law, right there in Overbrook. I see that house all the time, and I saw all the camera crew out there and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they was like, yo, Jamie Foxx in Overbrook. I said, oh shit, I rode past there. Yeah, a long time ago when the movie came out. It's called Law Abiding Citizen. You got to check it out. Basically, the premise of the movie was these two white boys broke into this guy's house, this white boy house, and they killed his wife and daughter. They raped them and killed them, and the justice system like let them go. Like they gave the one guy only got like 5 years or something like that. Another guy snitched on the other guy. He got the death penalty. So he told Jamie Foxx he wanted them to, he didn't want them to take a deal. He wanted to try it in court. And Jamie Foxx was like, no, we're going to take this deal. So the guy got his revenge on everybody that was involved with freeing these people. You got to watch it. It's a really good movie. Really good movie. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was rooting for him because I didn't feel like he was the bad guy in this situation because he was giving people that had stuff to do with it. The judge, everybody. You got to watch. It's a damn good movie if you've never seen it. Law Abiding Citizen. Watch that movie. Telling you. But I'll be on that tip because you can't just keep letting shit slide like that. Yeah, you remember that movie, No Name? Yep, that's it. With the judge, wasn't that crazy? Yeah. He was a menace, and he was very patient too. He was very patient. He was very patient with that. Yeah, well, of course the cops just gonna believe that story because they white. If black people would have told that same story with a white boy being killed, they would have investigated the fuck out of them three black guys. They'd have poured up every negative thing they ever done. They like, oh yeah, and in 2024, we found your Facebook when you had some marijuana, and then here you was holding a toy gun, but it looked like a real. You know what I mean? They'll try to crucify those people, but when it comes to these white boys, all of a sudden it's nothing. Oh, case closed. Fuck is you talking about? You kidding me? Yeah, he intentionally got arrested. Like the dude was on some. Like I said, he could have got away with it. He could have been, he could have been took out. He didn't want to take out Jamie Foxx. He wanted to get everybody else that was around him. But even though, I want y'all to, if people that didn't see the movie, man, you got that's a really underrated, good damn movie that is gonna have you kind of rooting for him, even though he was quote unquote the bad guy, but he wasn't really the bad guy because he was trying to revenge what they did to his family and how the justice system basically fucked him over. You know, so yeah, Joshua. The cops be believing anything. And also too, and I gotta say this, you gotta stop living in these towns where it's just all white people, all racist white people. You can't, when you certain parts of Mississippi or these places where they still have that good old boy mentality. You can't live there. I mean it's fucked up to say, but it's the truth. You know, you got certain towns. It's not like you in a certain place where it's a lot of white people, but it's not super racist, or they don't, they mind their own business. They have that all over. But some of those southern places, man, they be tripping. And the police officers or the sheriffs or whatever you want to call them, they be in on it. So you got to watch yourselves in those places. You really do. And when you black, you have to have undeniable proof of your innocence for them to even believe you. But when you white, you can just say whatever without no proof and they'll believe you. In some of those towns, that's the truth. And white people don't like you to say that because it makes them feel uncomfortable, but fuck your comfortability. The truth is the truth. Why would you be uncomfortable with the truth? And a good white person, no, I'm not lying, and they'll tell it like it is. It's a shame. That boy lost his life for what? 18 years old? Are you fucking kidding me? On the 4th of July at that. And supposedly celebrating America's 250 whatever. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, Blue. They still got that Suntown mentality. Yeah, they do. And that's the problem. And this is why parents, you know, you have to educate your children about who they're around and where they're going at. You have to. Because if you don't, unfortunately, things happen in these little towns. Because just because your friends might be white and they might like you, don't mean that the people around you like you. See, we don't act like that. If we friends with a white person and they come with us and to a place where it's mostly all black people, we protect people. If you are a friend, we protecting you, no matter what your race is. We protecting you. We're gonna make sure nothing happened to you. We don't think like that. Black people don't think like that. Like prime example, you in a bar, right? Let's say it's a sports bar or whatever, a bar, whole bunch of black people. You coming in with a white person. People ain't stopping looking like, oh my God, it's a white. No, we don't give a fuck. Now you go in one of them hick bars when they got that music, go ding, 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 and all of a sudden the music stopped when you walk in. You get a bunch of stares, a bunch of hillbillies driving Harley Davidsons, bandanas on their head with long, scraggly beards and big stomachs. Oh yeah, they stop and looking at your ass like, hold up, what you doing in here? What that nigger doing in here? You brought that nigger in here. That's the difference between white and black. We don't give a fuck. If you cool peoples, we fuck with you. It's just that simple. No matter what your race is, we fucking with you. Yeah, I saw that, Josh, was some of the TMZ stuff, and I saw one of the other boys was saying, I don't think it's race. Yeah, crazy shit happening in Texas, all over the place, man. Them deep southern spots. You got to watch yourself. Them little towns, you got to really watch yourself, and that's a shame. In 2026, you still got to worry about that as a black man or a black woman. It's not cool at all. It is not cool. Yeah, it's right. We come together, we leave together. That's how it's supposed to be. We come together, we leave together. Why would they want to leave him there on the island without his phone? And then without a phone? Come on. Do that. I mean, 1 plus 1 is what, man? I mean, it's certain things is just not that complicated to understand and what's going on. It's not. It's really not that complicated. You know what's up. You know what's going on. So, in the near future, we're going to find out what's going to go on, and they're going to have to fight like hell to get those boys prosecuted. But once they get a hold of them phones, I'm telling you, I think it's going to crack the code. It's going to crack the code, people. I'm telling you, I can feel it. You say keep it a buck. You say you avoid some of those small cities like Michigan, especially up north. E-Man said it keep happening because black people don't do nothing when it happens. You're right. If it start being real repercussions for this shit won't be happening as much. I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. That's why I said if I'm that daddy, we're going to do this thorough investigation to find out who's to blame, and then whoever's to blame, if they don't get justice by the court system, they need to get street justice. I mean, come on now. That's what they did in the '60s. The Black Panther people in the party and different black organizations, they got justice, man, street justice, and I respect that because sometimes you have to do that when the law don't want to do its job. The law don't want to do what it's supposed to do. Then you got to take things in your own hands. First of all, I'm not me personally, and I'm not blaming the young boys. I don't want to get that misconstrued, but I'm not going to be on the boat with a bunch of white people. That just just me by myself. That's just me. I'm just being 1,100% with you. But he felt comfortable with them, and he felt they was his friends. It's nobody in the world. That's just me. You know, I've been on the boat a couple times in my life, but I'm not a big fan of it. Being in the water like that anyway. Let me see how many times was I on a boat. Um, I drove a boat when I was in Jersey City, not Jersey City, Lang City, the beach or whatever. One of them beaches. I was driving my boat. Uh, Niagara Falls. I was on a boat there. Double little boat, Spirit of Philadelphia. I don't even count that really, but whatever. It's still a boat. Um, the boat when I was in Dominican Republic when we parasailed, and the boat in Jamaica. We did the what's that shit called? Glass bottom boat. Yeah, other than that, I don't like being on a boat like being on the water like that. And when I'm out there like that, whether you can swim or not, them waters ain't nothing to play with. So you need to have a life vest on. That just me. Fuck all that. Everybody be like, like I saw Shaq. He got this car boat they made for him. That joint fly. I think it's like an Impala boat or something like that, like a little jet. And they was out there, on the water. I'm like, man, where is y'all life vest at? If that thing flip over, y'all go in that water. Man, look. Ain't no way in the world. Listen, give me a life vest. I don't play that shit. So like I don't even do cruises, because I don't want to be on the boat that long, and then some of these cruises we seeing there be too many ghetto people on it. I can't do it. If I go on a cruise, it's gonna be an upscale one with people that know how to act. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun and dancing and having a good time, but not overly raunchy with it, not overly ghetto with it, and you're fighting and you get alcohol with a bunch of rowdy people. It's not a good combination. It's just not. See, I don't drink, so I don't have to drink to have a good time. But people that get on them boats and they get to drinking, and you already know what time it is. So it has to be like something that's more like family, or family style, more like family style, or a more upscale type, mature, fun environment. Cause y'all be seeing them carnival cruises and stuff like that, and y'all see the ghetto shit that be on there, man. It's no way in the world I can deal with that for 7 days or 8 days or whatever how many days you be on the boat. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. To each his own. It's some people that like that like the ratchet type of shit. I'm not. I'm cool. I'm good off that. Anybody in my age group, you shouldn't want that ratchet shit anyway. You 45 and up, you should not want to be around a bunch of ratchet people, whether they white, whether they black, whether they Hispanic or whatever. You don't, the ghetto bullshit. Nah, I'll pass. You know, like if anything, I'll do something like a Disney cruise, some shit with my grandkids, some shit like that. Something like that I would do. Have fun like that. But and I got a cousin, she loved going on cruises. That's her thing. You know what I mean? But like I said, if I go to one, it's gonna be the one that costs a couple dollars. That way, I know that it's not gonna be as many ghetto motherfuckers on it. If you go to little cheap cruises, you're gonna get those type of people, and that just being honest. I just keep it real. You're gonna get those type of people. But I digress, man. And, it is what it is with that. Um, Switching lanes for a minute. I was I watched that um Shannon Sharp and back and forth he had with the boxer with Shakur Stevenson. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. Shout out to Shakur. Shannon be getting in his films a little too much, and he got to chill the fuck out. He definitely got to chill out. What else been going on? Hopefully the big ticket thing, he's getting, he'll get his job back because no wrongdoing in that case. Um, Marcellus Wiley's still spiraling out of control with, now he owing money to the bank and there's a whole bunch of shit. But he's been a raccoon, so he's getting what he had coming to him. And Stephen A. Smith right now is taking the high road. As far as I know, he haven't spoken on it. I would have spoken on it because he quick to speak about you every chance he get. Why not speak on him? It is what it is. You got to hold people accountable. He always try to hold you accountable. And you know who is a flip flopping ass cunt bitch that I cannot stand? Jamel Hill. Your ugly ass. I can't stand that bitch. She's the type of woman that bite the hand that feeds you. Stephen A. Smith been looked out for her, and she always got something to say about him, and always taking shots at him. And he always try to take the high road with her. No, stop taking the high road with her, nigga. Curse her ass the fuck out. She deserves it. She's basically begging for it. She deserves it. That's why her ass ain't on television no more. That's why she fell the fuck off. Like, ain't no way in the world you gonna keep taking shots at me. Now he'll address it, but he always like, oh, I got nothing but love for it. Oh man, fuck all that stupid shit. Stop that shit. She ain't got no love for you. That shit makes me so mad, man. Like I don't like ungrateful ass women, man. I don't. Some women are very ungrateful and they don't appreciate what men do for them. And they want even no relationship. But this man helped her out. He helped a lot of black people out on ESPN. You can say what you want about Stephen A. Smith. He get on my nerves sometimes. Don't get me wrong. He pisses me off sometimes. You know, but he looked out for a lot of people. And that Jamel Hill, every chance she gets, she taking little shots at him, taking little shots. Now, if he's to go off on him, then it's gonna be like, oh, I'm a woman. No, fuck out of here. That's bullshit. You know, never bite the hand that feeds you, man. And some women are never satisfied, no matter how good you treat them or whatever. They still want to complain. Well, you didn't do this, or I would like this, I would like that, I would like this. Shut the fuck up. Like, you know what? But go find somebody that's going to do every single thing for you. See, some of these women be having that complex of entitlement. That's what it is. It's a fucking entitlement complex. When you feel like a man's supposed to do all these things for you. You are a grown woman. What are you going to do for yourself? You think because you make my dick spit and throw up that's all it is to it? No. And these women online, oh, you gotta, y'all guys talking at 50-50, whatever. You're gonna take, you're a grown woman. So hold on, where does it say that a man's supposed to just take care of a grown person? So, okay, let me get this straight. You're a grown woman that want equal rights. You want equal pay. You're capable of working and making your own money, but you want a man to fit all of your bills plus all of your expenses while he just spend up all his money and all you do is give him some pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, y'all guys that talk that 50-50 shit, you stupid bitch. First of all, if you're paying all of your bills and the guy say 50-50, that means you're paying half your bills. What would you rather have? Would you rather pay all your bills or half of your bills? Make it make sense. And a real man, they say, oh, you ain't no real man unless you provide everything. That's bullshit. That's not true. Because we're not living in the 50s and 60s no more, or even the early 70s where things were cheap. The cost of bread and groceries and gas and living expenses was way cheap. Shit is high as a fucking crackhead right now. So you need two incomes, dummy. Unless you're an NBA star, unless you're an athlete or a person making millions of dollars, two incomes is better than one. And a man could still be the man and lead with his woman paying bills too. What's wrong with that? Because most of the time, the man fit most of the bill anyway. Meaning, when y'all go out to eat, who spends most of the time? The man does. And the woman, a real woman worth her grain of salt, is going to pick up the tab every now and then. But 80 to 90% of the time, the man pays the tab. Not a problem. If we living together and I ask you to pay a couple bills, what's the fucking problem? I'll pay the bulk of them, but you're going to pay something, especially if you're working. This ain't the 50s and 60s when you had homemakers, when women would take care of the house and the home, which means the house was spotless, the food was on the table, the lunch was packed, the kids were taken care of. That was her fucking job. They ain't like that no more. These women want these raggedy ass tunnel hole ass hoes want you to take care of them, and they ain't doing shit but sucking your dick and fucking you every now and then. Hold up, you don't know how to be a real wife. You don't know how to be a real mother. You don't know how to be nurturing, but you want me to take care of your grown ass, and you ain't bringing nothing to the table but a booty and a Kirby style dick suck. You don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. Some of you bitches don't even know how to don't even know how to boil noodles right, but you want the full treatment of a man doing everything for you. He got to do this for me. He got to do that. He got to do this. And you wonder why. You be like Lisa Ray, 60, damn near 60, single. Vivica Fox, 60, single. Oh, you was that bad bitch back in the day. Damn, bitch. You was the girl back in the day, bitch. What the fuck happened to you? Because you got these unrealistic expectations. Now, don't get me wrong. You'll run across a couple simp ass dudes that will want to fund your lifestyle just to be in your presence. But after a while, that shit get old. Because what man want to just keep giving a woman money, 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 money? She never do nothing for him. I want a pair of sneakers every now and then. I want a nice watch every now and then. I want you to, you understand what I'm saying? For real. And that's just keeping it for real, for real. And that's why I'm like, fuck all the bullshit. I mean, you just gotta be honest and keep it real with that. And if you with a woman that is strictly about money, then you shouldn't be with her because she just see you as money. She see you as a trick. And anybody that's joining the show, we already talked about the main topic. The first like 50 minutes or 45 minutes, Nolan Wells, I talked about that. And that's why I put slash other topics because once I talk about the main thing, I slide off to other things. So if you want to hear about the topic, you can rewind it or watch the playback. But I'm done talking about the Nolan Wells situation, the tragedy, the murder that happened. Because I think it was a murder, and I'm like, shit, I 100% believe it was a murder. But that is what that is. Yeah, because it's social media. It's social media that got some of these women gassed up, thinking because they got a BBL or a nice body or whatever that a man's supposed to just do all these things for you. You are a grown adult. You grown. You're supposed to do for yourself. And if you ladies is teaching your daughters to depend on a man, then you're a bad mother. You teach your daughters to be independent and have their own bread. And if they run across a man that has bread too, or whatever, or y'all both come together as a unit. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. Because what if that man up and leave you? Let's say you get with that man. He's the shot caller, the breadwinner, right? He got his money long, right? And you don't have nothing to bring to the table but your body. And he pays for your lifestyle. Then he gets tired of you one day and get rid of you. What do you have? What do you have to fall back on? He didn't have you working. He wanted to control you. That's called control. That's what that's called. You don't want no man controlling you. A real independent woman has her own. That way, if the man has his own, y'all combine that together. That's called a team. Teamwork make the dream work, baby. But see, some of you closed-minded, gold-digging ass bitches don't understand that. And this is why you will be single for the rest of your life and your pussy will always get beat up because you're going to keep giving that pussy out to these ballers. And these ballers basically are glorified tricks. Just like when I watch the Country Wayne skits, he's a glorified trick. In real life, he's a trick. Country Wayne got 10 kids, all them baby mamas, and he said he take care of all his baby mamas. He's a trick. Fuck you taking care of all your baby mamas for? You ain't with them. You take care of your kids, not them. This man taking care of all his fucking baby mamas and proudly talks about how he gives them money and take care of them and pay for their bills. And they got a man. He's a glorified trick, and that's why it shows in his skits how all the men always got to put money out, money out, money out, money out, money out. These women get happy when the man is providing for them 100%. Just like that fucking gold digging bitch on the show. Denisha? She's one, but the other one, Lauren, with the big ass head, with the manly looking face. I can't stand that bitch. She a super gold digger. and they promote that type of stuff, and that's the problem we have in the black community. That's the problem we have in the black community. They think that shit cute. That shit ain't cute. It's not. And I know it's just a skit, but that's stuff that happens in real life. And Country Wayne is a real trick in real life, so that's why he has it written in his skits. That all the men, if you pay attention and watch those skits, all the men in there, 95% of the men in there are tricks. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, R&B. Yeah, that bitch Lauren, I can't stand that broad. Oh, I skip her scenes because she irks the shit out of me. She's not even cute for one. The bitch is not cute, and she think it's cool just using men for bread. That's how you end up on a milk cart doing shit like that. Could dudes a snap after a while. That's a sad existence to be with a woman that's only with you for money. That is keeping it 1,000. But that's the society that we live in now. It's all about the money. Money, 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 money. Social media, Instagram, all these little platforms, they be out there, and women that got these butterface, ugly ass broads be thinking they the shit because they got a BBL. Or some of them might got a natural fat ass, but that's all you bring to the table is that big butt. But you got these simp ass niggas that be hyping them up. Oh, you so beautiful. Oh my God, lying their ass off. No, she's not. No, she's not. Stop lying. Why you lying to her? You gotta pay for my time. Bitch, you was a late night special. What are you talking about? You was a 1, 2 o'clock in the morning special. Now all of a sudden, you got social media hype you up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I gotta charge this phone soon. I'm laying outside, man. It feel good out here right now. Some morning summers be all right till that heat come. Yeah, some of these women be wanting the world, man, and it's like and women crack me up and they be like, "Well, my dad told me." Well, bitch, is your dad fucking you? All right then, I don't give a fuck what your dad told you. You telling me what your dad told you, but he ain't even marry your mama. He was a whole nother family. Fuck out of here. Why he ain't use that same advice he told you with your mother? A man should do this and a man should do that. Like, man, we don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I mean, how do y'all feel about that, ladies and gentlemen that's listening right now? How do y'all feel about that? I would love to see y'all opinion, especially the ladies that's listening. I would love to see your opinion on how you feel. But it's something that's Albert. What's going on? It's something that's been a problem for a long time. Oh yeah, Jay Samuel. You said, did I see Brandy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did see Brandy, bro. Yeah, she don't look too good. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. Some people are saying she was taking them shots or whatever, weight loss stuff, but I don't know why she would take that because she was already slim. So I don't think she would do that. She doesn't look good at all. Um, I don't know what happened to her her transmission. I don't know what's going on. Prayers to her. Hopefully she's okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm starting to think, was it? Remember Ray J was trying to say he was dying. Is it Brandy he talking about? Because Ray J looked fine to me. Shit, Ray J on kick with fucking Adrian Brony over there trolling, having a good time and shit. And when I saw the picture of Brandy, I was like, wow, she looked like shit. Trav, what's the deal, bro? She looked like shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hopefully she's all right. I know one thing. LeBron James is getting on my fucking nerves because he do this shit. Like this the part about LeBron James I don't like. Just make a fucking decision and get it over with. All this, like he's like a woman with a low self esteem that want a bunch of attention. Like, dog, you know where you're going at. Just say it. All this, you know, all this bullshit he doing. Where he always make people wait and suspense and there. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's corny as shit, man. All these reports, oh, he might be coming to the Sixers, or it's between Miami and the Sixers. And man, fuck man. At this point, man, fuck him. I don't even want him. Fuck him. That diva shit is he too old for that shit. You 41, dog. Like, cut it out. Damn, diva shit is irritating. Fucking that shit is. I mean, for real. Like, damn. Anytime I turn on the sports thing, they talking about it on the radio. I'm like, yo, man, just make a decision already and be done with it. It was cute the first time you did it when you left Cleveland to go to Miami. Okay. After that, come on, dog. Like, fucking irking, man. Fucking, you a billionaire and you want attention. Like, come on, dog. You literally a billionaire. One of the best basketball players ever to play the game. And you still yearning for attention. Like, this shit don't take that long, man. It really don't. You want over you see what teams want you. You see what it's you already know what you want to do. It's either you want to win another championship. It's obvious you want to win another championship because at your age, what are you just trying to, you know what I mean? So at this point, you see the teams that give you a best chance to win. Now, the best team to give him the best chance, if he wants to win a championship this year, will be the 76ers because of the additions that we added. That's the easiest fit for him to win the championship right now. Now, if you just want to go play with Steph because you always wanted to play with Steph, then go play with Steph. You're not going to win shit in the West, but go do that. You already did the Miami thing, so why go back there? You did the Cleveland thing twice. Why go back there? Now, only I can see him going back to Cleveland if he just want to end his career where it started. Okay, I can understand that if he want to do that, but all this back and forth shit like a little fucking diva, man. Like, and he showed him feminine traits because he didn't have a father in his life. See, that's the disadvantage sometimes of growing up with just your mother. And his mom was a little hoe. So just, you growing up with a little hoe mom, not having a real father figure in your life, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes them feminine tendencies tend to come out. That's just ridiculous, man. It's irritating. They don't take this long. I can see a week, okay. But after that, it's like, come on, dog. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Then you got your agent up there putting all these clues, all these little fucking games, man. Like, no, man. Like, at this point, man, fuck LeBron. I think the Sixers going to the finals with or without him, to be honest with you. With or without him. because we got the X factor on our team. Jaylen Brown is a beast. So adding him, even with a half-ass Embiid, we got something for New York now. We ain't getting swept no more. We got something for New York. That's the biggest threat to us. In my opinion, it's New York, the defending champs. So, and we added that other guy, too. I forgot his name. He's a good complementary player, too. And Excombe getting better. Maxey getting better. Shit. Brown got a chip on the shoulder, too. Shit. Sixers going to the finals with or without LeBron James. So, we're going to see. I mean, his talent and experience will help, at the power forward position for the Sixers, but we ain't going to kiss your fucking ass. If you want to win a championship, if you know what I mean? Shit, to be honest, if you want to tie Jordan, you could. The Sixers can win back-to-back championships with LeBron James. He could basically win 2 back-to-back chips with the Sixers. He still ain't gonna be the GOAT. Jordan's gonna always be the GOAT. But that'll make him feel better. At least he'll say, okay, I tied Jordan. I got past Kobe. But, maybe we'll know the next month or so, as long as this motherfucker taking. Pac-Man, what's the deal? Yeah. Sorry, I had to do my little rant on LeBron for a quick second because it just irritating this. I'm just want to see. Okay, breaking news. Just wherever he's going, then that way we can move on. Because you holding other teams up too. Because other teams that thinking they might get you, that's in the finalists, they could be looking at other players that could jump into that spot. But because you holding everybody at ransom, that's the bullshit that a lot of people don't. Now I see why people don't be liking LeBron. Now I see it because you playing these little fucking games. Yeah, Jordan was far the better player. LeBron is the better athlete, but Jordan is the better overall player. LeBron has to play in the league for 20 plus years and still at a high level can never be done again, in my opinion. The way he's done it, so you give him props for that. Because if Jordan would have played as long as LeBron, he would have had more rings. But as Jordan got older, now one thing I will give LeBron over Jordan was a 38-year-old Jordan versus a 38-year-old LeBron. No comparison. LeBron was a better player at 38, better player at 39, 40. You know what I mean? I give LeBron that. But as far as overall career and before all of that, shit, Jordan was the man. That's just the truth. Jordan is the man. Now, yeah, he definitely a bunny hopper and a coon and all that other shit. But basketball wise, oh, Scottie Pippen. Let me speak on Scottie Pippen. I just thought about that. He got that 23-year-old girlfriend. Now, Scottie Pippen is a fucking idiot. Okay? Shock G nose having, look like he got a disguised nose ass motherfucker, tender dick. You 60 years old, dog. 60. What the fuck you got? Why are you messing with a 23-year-old? And making her into something that's your girlfriend. No, dog. You a trick. You a trick. She old enough to be your granddaughter. Now, how did that work? She 33, 10 years. She'll be 33. You be 70. If you're lucky to make it to 80, so when she's 43, you 80 years old. What does a 80-year-old can do for a 43-year-old? What can a motherfucker 70 do for a 33-year-old? If you just want to knock off, young women, that's in their 20s, okay, so be it. That's what you want to do. But to being your girlfriend, no, she waiting on your ass. She waiting on your ass to die to get some of that money. That's what she doing. She on some Anna Nicole Smith type shit. That's what she doing. Because what 23-year-old is attracted to a 60-year-old? She attracted to your money. That's what she attracted to. She ain't attracted to come on. 60? 60? They can't have no real good conversations, have nothing in common. This man was winning a championship before this bitch was even born. Come on, man, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, he on some Shannon Sharp shit. That's why I don't feel sorry for Shannon Sharp. He up there talking cocky to Shakur Stevenson how he still got money despite him paying the broad, but you still gave this Peckerwood little bitch $20 million for a 20-year-old white look like a fucking baseball catcher in the face ass basic ass white bitch off of OnlyFans. But you talking about you will run laps over Shakur Stevenson in the classroom. It's obvious you ain't too bright because having book smarts, you didn't have common sense and street smarts because you let a 20-year-old prostitute get over on you and finesse you and set you up. See, Shakur Stevenson's better than me. I would have said that when he started talking that shit. Oh, I'll run such and such over you and I'll whoop your ass. I'll say, well, just like that woman whooped your ass with that 20 million. He better than me because I would have cooked him. I would have cooked him real good. He'd have kicked me off the screen. Good morning, how you doing? All right. I would have cooked. He would have cooked me. He'd have basically kicked me off the screen. After that, I'd have told his coon ass, "Hold up, motherfucker! You talking about what you would do in the classroom, but what you do in real life? You retired a whore. You retired a whore. That's what you did. That's the facts. You retired. And then I would have I would have told him while we were arguing, I'd have said, put your glasses back on. See, I'd have trolled the shit out of him. Put your glasses back on. You can say what you want to say, Shannon, but you gave $20 million to a whore. 20 M's to a whore. You gave that bitch a free lottery ticket. Real talk, Shannon, not so sharp. That's the biggest L in history. 20 million to a hold up. Like, that's the biggest L you can take. Not only did he get his bitch $20 million, then he lost his job at ESPN and lost sponsorship. So he basically lost like $100 million in total over a piece of fucking paid for pussy. That's the truth. And it don't matter if your pocket's still good, because you selling the alcohol, you know what I mean? The alcohol sales is probably doing well, and in the nightcap and the club Shay Shay, you still lost generational money. You lost at least $100 million for what? They ain't nothing to. Nah, shut the fuck up. That ain't nothing to scream about. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. Come on, let's go in the house. You getting on my nerves. All that fucking. Man, it's cold as shit in here. Yeah, turn this air off. Oh yeah, it's 6-7 degrees in here. The winter's cold. I mean, I mean that in itself is the craziest thing ever in life. To lose that much money for nothing. That's why every time Shannon would, if he would argue with somebody, that's the first thing I would bring up. Dog, you ain't too bright. You got finessed by a chick that's old enough to be your granddaughter. Him and Scottie Pippen, the two big dummies. Scottie Pippen's wife dipped out on him, got with Michael Jordan's son. Now you with a goddamn fucking kid. Young fucking kid. Lost your damn mind. Yeah. Be more. What's the deal, bro? What's popping with you? What's the deal? Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's the only thing Shakur did wrong. Because he had the opportunity to bring it up. When Shannon brought it up and said, oh yeah, I heard what you said with my when I went through my situation. And Shakur took the high road. I would have got him right then and there. So once he said that circle thing, I run circles around you in the classroom. Why you ain't running circles around that fucking white bitch? Because I'm mad for him. I'm mad for him. Like the most money I ever lost. Let me see. What's the most money I ever lost at one time? Uh, Let me think. Probably 10, 15,000, something like that. Like money I might have put into something that didn't work out or something like that. You know what I mean? But we talking 20 million. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Man, shout out to Raising Canaan, man. I was watching that shit. I was so glad Marvin finally whooped that ass. Yeah, I've been watching that. Yeah, I don't know if y'all been watching Raising Canaan or not. What's this? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna watch what you call it. Law Abiding Citizen. I'm gonna watch that shit right now. I'm in the mood to watch it. Yeah, it came out in 2009. Yeah, I know it was a minute ago. Oh, they want you to pay for it. See, this shit. Sometimes it be free, sometimes it don't. Man, I'm not paying $4 for a movie I've been seeing 3 or 4 times in an old ass movie, 17 years old. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh well, I won't be watching that. What else I can watch for free then? They be doing too much, man, on these cable joints. They got Enemy of the State with Will Smith. That joint was alright. I might watch that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Well, why I feel like you in here trolling? You come off as a troll because you be typing a bunch of shit. I feel like you a troll. Yeah, you in here trolling. Yeah, you in here trolling early in the morning. Oh, they got Enemy of the State on Disney. Like they be drawing. The fuck. Oh, okay. Come on today on TV. a law-abiding citizen, so I'll just watch it when it come on. It come on at 8:55. All right. Yeah, come in here trolling early in the morning, bro. I don't feel like trolling right now, man. You know what I mean? If you want to contribute to the conversation, cool. But all the trolling shit, nah, I'm not doing that. Ain't doing that right now, homie. You said, can we talk FBA? Can you hit the cash app? Hit the cash app. We can talk FBA. Hit that $ Monty Woodgrain. Then we'll talk. We can talk as much FBA if you want. I'm part of an organization called BDOA. I'm part of BDOA. That's the organization I'm a part of. You said you broke the economy. Yeah, I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm gonna send your ass troll heaven for lying to me. You lying to me. The fuck out of here. Get your ass the fuck out of here. It's so hard to say goodbye to this nut ass troll. Just stupid ass out of here with that dumb shit, man. We're not playing them games, bro. We're not doing that. I want to hear that broke shit, nigga. You got internet. You ain't broke. But come here trolling and shit to my some it's economy, man. Get the fuck out of here. Nope. Gotta go, homie. Gotta go, homie. Wilcox, what's going on, yo? Fucking Wilcox. What's the deal with you, man? How's the new job? How's working at Applebee's doing for you? Are you head bus boy yet, or you still regular bus boy? You said the job been good. You work full time, right? Do y'all split tips, or it goes by which table you bust, or do y'all get like a separate tip check? Because you know how like some jobs do it like that. It shouldn't be like that if you're a waitress, because you know what I mean that's your own personal shit. But with the bus boys, it might be something different. Oh, you said part time. So then hold up, time out. So you're not even working full time. So I know them checks is fucked up. Part time and at Applebee's. Why you? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I just already conceded that Wilcox is he's special. He's my special subscriber. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, you cool with me, bro. Yeah, you my special subscriber. 85. What's the deal? What up? Because there's no way in the world you're gonna work at Applebee's and not even work full time, part time, and the checks is already the money is already not the best at all. And part time, shit, what you check like 200 every 2 weeks? He said, "Can you make a donation to the channel?" You don't have to ask if you want to make a donation. The cash app right there, $ Monty Woodgrain. You probably in here trolling, but You said 400 something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you don't want to look for nothing else. Something full time where you know what I mean. $400 every 2 weeks. That's $800 a month. And you said it's four. So are you bringing home 400 or you grossing 400? Even if you was bringing home, that's only $800 a month. So I mean, I commend you for getting a job. Don't get me wrong. I knew you was in here trolling. I knew you was in here trolling. Yep, I'm broke, bro. Yep, you right. I'm broke. I'm poor. That's why I need a donation because I'm poor. I'm still in Wi-Fi right now as we speak, and I'm sitting. I'm sitting on the floor. I'm real broke. Yeah, I'm broke, bro. Yeah, you're right. You sound big. Yeah, I am. I'm poor. You're right. I'm so poor, bro. I need your cash app. I need it bad, man. I don't know how I'm gonna eat today. I don't know how I'm gonna eat today, bro. You know, I'm just, you know, without your cash app, I don't know how I'm going to survive, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna put gas in my Tahoe or my Lexus. I don't know how I'm gonna, you know, just survive out here in life, man. So anything you can give, man, I'll be real appreciative for you, man, because without you, I don't know how I'm going to eat. I'm gonna be looking like Brandy in a minute. Yeah, I already knew you was the same dude that I just already blocked, and you came back with another account because you mad. But hey, listen, bro, you right. I'm a broke fuck, man. You right. You right. You right. I mean, so now that you know that, right? Now that you know I'm a broke fuck, it should be easy for you just to go ahead and get off the channel. I shouldn't even have to block you because I'm a broke fuck that needs your money, and you're a rich guy. You're above me, bro. So you shouldn't even be in my presence. I'm a peasant to you. You know what I mean, Joshua? I don't have to block you because I already agree with you. Everything you said, I agree with. You're right. I'm broke. I don't have nothing, bro. I'm homeless. I'm still in Wi-Fi. I'm on an Obama phone. I'm fucked up, bro. That's why I had to cut my hair bald because I can't afford haircuts. I'm fucked up, bro. You know what I mean? So you win. You win, bro. I wish I was like you, bro. I don't think I ever seen this movie. I'm sitting here watching White House Down with Jamie Foxx. I heard of it, but I don't think I ever watched it. I'm sitting here watching this John this shit. You know, because I mean I'm still in cable too, so I'm able to steal the cable from next door until they find out about it, and then I won't be able to watch TV anymore. But yeah, what y'all got planned for the day, man? What y'all got going on for the weekend? I got a few things I'm doing later on. I'm supposed to go up on the boulevard and go beg for money. You know what I mean? I got this new sign that I made up, and I do pretty well up there on the boulevard. You know what I mean? I normally clock in like a whopping $10 a day when I go up there and panhandle. So if I can get up to 20 today, that'll be kind of good. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of good. I'm gonna like that. You say you're gonna get a haircut, Wilcox? But no, all jokes aside, Wilcox, like seriously, like you should start looking for another job, bro. You're grown. You're 30 years old. Working part time at Applebee's should not be a goal for you. $400 every 2 weeks is no money. And I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just giving you some big brother encouragement. To keep it 1,000 with you. You could do better. You know what I mean? Jobs out here paying way more. You can work full time, and shit, you can make that four. Listen, that $800, you can make more than that in a week if you put your mind to it. And that will that way you can eventually get your own spot. You know what I mean? Get out that crib and eventually, get you a woman and have sex. I know you say you're still a virgin. Yeah, you'll be able to do different things, man, because that $400 ain't it, bro. Especially in today's economy, you wouldn't be able to live by yourself at all. Just a thought, man. I mean, especially the city you live in. I mean, you ain't never think about getting a city job and stuff like that. Look up stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of places, you know, where you can make some more bread. That'll be good. Hey, bro, why you keep typing in my chat, man? I'm not. I'm ignoring you, bro. Like, go on with yourself, man. It's like you're suffering from mental illness or something. Like you want me to block you, I'm not gonna block you, and you just keep sending a bunch of messages. Like, come on, dog. You got something else to do with your time? You say you understand. You cool where you work at for now. Yeah, you got a fucked up mentality, bro. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I mean, you content with making $400 every 2 weeks? I mean, that's on you. I mean, you're gonna struggle for the rest of your life if that's the mentality that you want to have. I can make that in a day, bro. And I ain't bragging. I'm just telling you the truth. But to do that, to be okay with making $400 every 2 weeks, and you 30 years old, about to be 31, I don't understand them that mindset. In today's economy, the average rent is at least $1,500 a month. So you don't even make enough money to get average rent. But hey man, that's hey, if you happy, who am I to judge? Hey, you do what's best for you. If your dad's okay with you freeloading in the house and using up all the lotion because you jerking off and not getting no pussy, then that's on you. Shit, my daughter make more than that. And my 16-year-old right now, she you know what I mean, she got a little job. She make more than that. That's what I'm saying. You can apply yourself, bro. My daughter working right now, a paid internship, making more than that. Make more than that in a week. You can do it, man. It's just you choosing to not do it. That shit crazy, man. And you laughing like, yeah, that's how I know you retarded, man. Something wrong with you because there's no way in the world, a regular person will be okay with that. You definitely special. You definitely special. Trash start laughing. It's the truth. I'm keeping it real, man. No way in the fucking world I'd be okay with making $400 every 2 weeks in 2026. Are you fucking kidding me? Like shit, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. I mean, look, back when I was working, I was making like $290, $300 a day. So you saying 400 in 2 weeks? Shit. Shit, my checks was like 56, 5,700 every 2 weeks. Ain't no fucking way in the world. Last time I made that little bit of money was in the 90s. That was like uh 97, 96 or 97 when I worked at Pizza Hut, my first ever job. I want to say 96. Shit. Hey man, that's listen, man. God damn, 400. Nigga, I just spent that on my daughter's scrubs for her Joe. I just literally spent that on buying her scrubs and sneakers. Shit. Damn. Shit. Your dad must be really nice, or he know you're a little retarded because there's no way in the world. You know what I mean, use my son, and if you're not slow, I'm like, yo, son, you gotta do better than that. I'm gonna motivate you. Like, come on, take no fucking job at Applebee's at part time at that. Shit. That nigga. Man. And that's probably grossing 400. That's probably not even a fucking net. Hall of Fame bus boy. Shit. Man, we talked about that already. Well, I talked about the Nolan Wells in the first part of the show. Yeah, yeah, you definitely special. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you. You my special subscriber. I got special. I got a special heart for people that got problems because people not you can't help it. We was born that way. Yeah, I know you never gonna send me a cash app, but $400 every 2 weeks, I'll never get a cash. Say no, let me stop fucking with you. Shit. oh, oh shit. uh, hey, Flycat, you ain't here trolling, bro. I can tell by your aura. I can tell by your typing, bro. Ain't nothing nice about almost 2,000 subs. Cut it out, man. You ain't here trolling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna block you just for trying to insult my intelligence with that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass on out of here. Come here with that stupid shit. Straight up. And that nigga cash at me $20. This shit, that's a big portion of his income and shit. So all jokes aside, right? Like Wilcox, are you mentally challenged? And I'm not saying that to be smart. Like I like, were you in the LD learning disability class growing up? Do you have any type of disabilities? Because I really believe you do, and I'm not saying that to make fun of you or anything. Because just from what you're telling me, that's definitely signs of that. You saying no? Are you sure? Because there's nowhere in the world a regular, normal, grown ass man is content with working part time at Applebee's, being a busboy, not a cook, not a manager, a busboy. And you say you okay with making $400 every 2 weeks and living with your dad. I don't. It has to be something wrong. It has to be. Then I'll be able to understand it, Wilcox. You know what I mean? No name said he got to be trolling. I mean, I hope he trolling, but he been saying that for a while that he work at he was excited about it. He was real excited about working at Applebee's. I mean, there's no way in the world because that's just not. You can't live off of that. Oh. Make me some damn breakfast real quick. Make me some breakfast. And I'm trying to motivate you to do better, bro. Because why settle? You don't have to settle, bro. You ain't got to settle for that little bit of scratch. That's an old head term. We say scratch for money. I'll settle for that, homie. Oh man. It's hard out here. It's very hard out here to survive. People that make $100K and they struggling. So imagine $400 every 2 weeks. I don't even want to do the math on that. What that is a year. I don't even want to do the math on that. I'm trying to picture that. So you figure 800 a month, and then you gotta go down 8 times 26 weeks. I don't even want to. I don't even want to. Oh, I don't even want to. I don't even want to know, bro. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know, bro. It's gonna make me more mad. Trav said $9,600 a year. God damn. Wow. Shit. Damn, bro. The fuck? $9,600 a year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, damn, bro. 600 a year. I'm just that's wrong. That shouldn't even be allowed in 2026. I mean, for a grown man, they shouldn't even allow that. All right, give some toast. Do I have jelly? Trying to see if I got jelly in this bitch. Just my luck. When I want some toast, I ain't gonna have no jelly. Shit, I just spent not that long ago. I just spent $400 on food, just for fucking groceries and shit. Man, where the fuck is Man, thought I had some jelly in this bitch. I gotta look down here. Nobody knows the trouble they see. Nobody knows but me. Where the fuck? It's all right in the back of the refrigerator. I think there's something left in this bitch. Yeah. Well, you're supposed to go 26 weeks when you times it, because sometimes you get paid more than twice a month. That's how you times how much you make. How much you make a person makes a year. That's how that works. Because some months people get paid 3 times. It might happen like a couple times a year or whatever, depending on how the pay cycle go. But that's how you times it for the person make per year or whatever. But yeah, that's what that is. Wilcox is a little special, bro. That's all that is. It's okay. I mean, we should have known. I mean, 30, 31 years old and still a virgin. Come on now. Come on. You 30, 31 and still ain't busting up with a woman? Yeah. 9 times out of 10. What's up, Ducky? 9 times out of 10. That you're special. And it's okay. I mean, you're in denial about it. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, you can't help that how you were born. And I'm not judging you for being slow or, mentally challenged, whatever you want to call it. They have so many names for it nowadays. I'm not judging you for being retarded, man. You know? I'm not. I'm gonna let you know that. I'm not. No judgment of you being a retard. Because you didn't ask to be retarded. Whew. I like some good cold water. He said, "How's the family?" He trying to change the subject now. He said, "Fuck this shit. You're gonna stop calling me retarded." He said, Wilcox said, "Fuck this shit. Our family doing well, bro. Can't complain, man. Can't complain." He said, "Fuck this shit." He said, we're gonna stop this right now. he said, you ain't gonna keep you ain't gonna keep doing this. Oh man, but no, but all jokes aside, no judgment over here though. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, I got friends that's slow. My boy Steve, he ain't all the way there. Y'all know that. I've been cool with him for a long time. I don't judge people because you know what I mean, because you can't help how you born. You know, I'm just trying to motivate you to do better for yourself. I mean, I know you don't want to admit that you're retarded, you know, but or have some type of mental retardation. But we know the deal. You know what Hassan Campbell say? Look in my eyes. I'm retarded. There's something retarded about me. And I'm no therapist, but I ain't no professional. But when I go off of your actions and how and what things going on, if it quack like a duck, walk like a duck, sound like a duck, then what is it? Retard. All right, let's see. Queen Shay, what's the deal? My baby Queen Shay. Them big old head lips. I'm telling you, Queen Shay got them lips that swallow up a 2 liter. She, make that motherfucker disappear. My God damn. Oh, hey Shay, you making them Wilcox sounds, them retarded sounds. Oh, 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 oh. Queen Shay. Goddamn Queen Shay. Well, we already talked about the topic, the main topic, the Nolan Wells situation, and how I felt. We talked about that the first like 50 minutes of the show, and now we just freestyle and talk about other little shit. Because you're kind of late. We've been 2 hours in already. I was just getting on Wilcox about him working at Applebee's and making $400 every 2 weeks and working part time and not getting no pussy, and I think he retarded, stuff like that. Yada yada yada. So, and I was trying to motivate him just because he has a mental illness. He says he's not retarded, but I beg to differ. And just because he's a tart, don't mean that he can't succeed in life. You just woke up, Queen Shay. Oh, Shay. Yeah, here you go, baby. Put all that Connecticut spit on that dick. No, I forgot. No, yeah, I forgot. You in Connecticut or I'll be forgetting where y'all be at. Ain't you down south? I forget, man. I be forgetting. Then you gotta tell the new shit. If a girl give me some head, and she gonna swallow your cum and tell her clean your plate, baby. Go ahead, baby, clean that plate. That's right, baby. Don't leave nothing. Clean that plate good. Ugh, clean that plate. I'll tell them put that breath on it. So yeah, baby, put that breath on that dick. Put that DNA on that dick, baby. There you go. There you go. My man Todd said, "Can you read?" And then like some nice cold Deer Park. Yeah. Put Alabama breath. Yeah, put that Alabama breath on that dick. Yeah, go that country breath on that backwoods on that dick. Yeah. Ah, yeah, Connecticut. Yeah, I know it was something about Connecticut up there with the motherfucking the Nordic Lodge. Nordic Lodge. I still ain't been there yet. I know people that been there. That shit went up like crazy with the price per person too. I remember back when it was like 80 something dollars a person. Now that shit like a buck something. All you can eat, supposed to be seafood and stuff and lobsters and all that, but they give you a 2 hour limit. You said Deer Park is disgusting? Yeah, I fucks with it. I fuck with Deer Park, Polish. Yeah. I drink that. I drink my coconut water. And every now and then I do them prebiotic sodas with the real low sugar, like 3 grams and shit. It's good for your gut health. You're a special sovereign. You should. Oh shit. Uh-huh. I know you are. Motherfucking Shay, goddammit. Queen fucking Shay. Oh, let's see what's this here. Say. No, they ain't ready yet. And I got to multitask, man. Cook breakfast, talk to y'all at the same time. Woo! Man. We ain't hit Leo season yet. No Leo season coming up. About to hit Leo season soon. Shout out to all the Leos. About to hit Leo season. When the movie come out, Will Cox. I still never want to go see the on the new scary movie. I was supposed to go see it. I honestly forgot about it. Is it still in the movies or that thing out the movies by now? Yeah, because I mess around and order it off the TV if it's not in the movies no more. A law-abiding citizen. Should be on regular TV now. Cable. A law-abiding citizen. For almost 8 years. I basically was hustling in New York. I was auditioning, hosting shows. A law-abiding citizen. He's popping up. Adrian by Loan Spoken. And we both are that show to my heart. Unfortunately, Style Network went away. Did our show. Once that my parents decided they were going to retire and go back to Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic, where I was born. And I thought to myself, you know what? My parents were pretty supportive of me moving out here because from my very first hosting job. You said it's trash. Yeah, they just. He said, he said that shit trash, huh? Stereotypes, but they give me one of these and send me on my way. I touch with them. My dad. Man, it was that bad, huh? Let alone do any video calling. So that could what made it trash? Of course, I just always. I mean, you ain't the first person I heard say that. I did hear some people say that it's trash, but I try to see stuff for myself. I was curious to know what made it trash, in your opinion. You said Sean gave some dude some top in the movie. Wow. Yeah. See, I can't get down with stuff like that. Cause you ain't got to go that extreme to be funny. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, you definitely don't have to do that. And I know they always push the envelope or whatever. And it's something that they like to do. But yeah, that kind of turned me off. No, I ain't go to the JC concert. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna send this text. I'll be right back. You said B took over and made the other people. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, I haven't. I don't really go to concerts like that. So you know, and most likely, if I do go to a concert, it's going to be like Nas, somebody like that's my favorite rapper. So that's who I would go see if I'm gonna go to a concert, or like Alex Isley or somebody like that. Little female joint. I fucks with her heavy. Um, but yeah, other than that, I don't be messing with them concerts like that. Ever like this? Yeah, come. You said the new Madden? No, I don't. I don't be playing the games like that, bro. To be honest, the last time I went to a concert, man, it was a long time ago. It was a old school rap concert where Dougie Fresh, Chuck Rock. I forgot who else was there. It was a long time ago. Oh, you was? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanna there's certain concerts I wouldn't mind going to. And shit, nowadays the concert prices be high as shit too. They said Diddy about to go to a halfway house next month. Shit, that was fast. He said Nas versus DMX. Shit, if DMX was alive, that'd be DMX. They said makes he has some real good concerts. They said he's a real good performer. He had a lot of good energy and stuff like that. I was talking about that earlier, bro, about LeBron. Um, I was saying the same thing. Like he pissing me off how long he taking to make a decision, acting like an attention star bitch. Um, I wouldn't mind him being with my squad in Philly, but I just don't think he's gonna come to Philly. It's gonna probably be Golden State. They're trying to say it's between Philly and Miami, but that could be just a smokescreen. You said people keep breaking down your door at the building where you work at. So LeBron just let people know on Monday where he going to get this shit over with, man. I'm sick of the back and forth shit. This motherfucker acting like he Miami LeBron. Like he's still good, but he ain't what you was back then, dude. You about to be 41, 42 years old. Like, come on now. Mm-mm-mm. Ain't that like a good ass breakfast in the morning? Just make yourself. Nothing like it. He ain't true. He ain't never lied. True dramatic about the decision. I mean, he should have said it like just make the decision and keep it moving. Like holding other teams up and shit, man. Like that's why I was like, man, I wouldn't mind him in Philly, but a part of me like, fuck him, doing too much, doing way too much. Oh man, I'm good now. That was a whew, good meal. Ain't nothing like it. He said wherever he go, he's not gonna win a ring. Um, if he come to Philly, he gonna win a ring. But if he go anywhere else, I don't see it. Because when us getting Jaylen Brown, I honestly believe in my heart that pushed the Sixers over the edge. I really do. New York had a magical season. Can't take that away from them. New York played as a team, and they got busy. They're not going back to back. And with Brown coming to the Sixers, along with what we already had, the other player we added, even with a half-ass Embiid, I honestly feel the Sixers can get to the chip. And if they add LeBron, that'll give them the extra boost to win it. Because even though the Lakers, go sit down. Sit your ass down. Even though the Lakers lost, I think in the second round it was, or whatever it was the second or first round, they lost to OKC. Nas, go sit down. They lost to OKC. You got to remember, LeBron didn't have nobody else out there with him. His two other best players was hurt. Nas, get the fuck. I'm not going to tell you again. He can't stand the mail trucks. So when they like drive by, he just start going crazy and shit, jumping in the window and like he really going to do something. Like, sit your fucking ass down. It's just irritating. You fucking up my fucking vertiblinds and shit. You said LeBron ain't playing in the cold city no more. You don't think that'll work? No, if you put him in the forward spot with the Sixers, as long as he take ego out of it. I mean, at his age, he ain't got to play as hard, like play as much. It actually would be the best fit for him, in my opinion. But again, I think the Sixers going to the finals with or without him. So I'm not going to feel no type of way if he don't come here. I mean, the way he acting, I kind of don't want the circus anyway. But if he really trying to get a championship, if he really want to get a championship, then Philadelphia is the team to come to. He's not going to do it in Miami. It's not going to be enough in Miami. Yeah, but even with a half-ass Embiid, LeBron it'll still be the better chance for him to win. And I think, to be honest with you, I think he can rub off on Embiid and show him how to keep his body intact. So we started doing workshops. We're actually helping them with the real problem that they're facing. So I get something back in return, which is a lot of people say that he messed up the chemistry and stuff like that. I mean, either way, like I said, the Sixers are going to be okay. We got that new general manager. That motherfucker making moves. He making moves. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all be right there. Not bad. Compared to 20 years ago. Now if you put that same $100,000 into gold bullion in 2002, when gold was around $300, you could have purchased roughly 325 ounces of gold. Well, today, those 325 ounces would now be worth over $1 million. That's over 13. Now that's the. If he put his ego aside, he can win a chip with the Sixers. I'm telling you. He really can. Even if everybody talking about something, he go to Miami with Bam and the Greek Freak. It's not going to be enough. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not going to be enough to win the chip. It'll be interesting, yes. But his best chance to win the championship is with the 76ers. Because think about it. Jaylen Brown is a stud. Maxey is a stud. When Embiid is healthy, he's a stud. The young boy Escombe is a fucking up-and-coming stud. The other boy we just signed, I forgot his name. He's a good player, too. We got a nice little bench. The Sixers, I'm telling you, with Brown and the other guy we got, we could take New York now. Because you got to remember, Brown was averaging like 30 fucking points a game, along with Maxey. And it be capable of, like, we got some scorers. Brown is a two-way player. I'm telling you, the Sixers going to the chip. I'm telling you, they're going to the finals. Unless we got some crazy injuries. Other than that, they're going to the finals. If LeBron came in, be the facility, do what he do, he ain't got to do as much. I'm telling you, it'll be if he won another chip. But they talking about he go back to Cleveland. First of all, James Harden is fucking washed. That's first off. Donovan Mitchell is cool, but James Harden is washed. It'd be a bunch of old motherfuckers. It's not going to work. We got the young squad in Philly. I mean, it's a possibility that could happen, Trav. But look, we ain't had championships since '83. God damn it! So whatever we got to do to get one, I'm all for it. I like Jaylen Brown. He's a dog. I personally like him over Tatum, to be honest with you. So the Sixers going to be all right. I'm going to some games this year. Now I want to go. Hold on a second, y'all. Have yeah, I'm back. You say you think we should bring Ben Simmons back? You tripping, Trav? Let me find out, Trav. You on that Ready Rock? You on that Ready Rock, bro? Hey, Trav, let me find out you on that Ready Rock. Ben Simmons ain't got no heart. If Ben Simmons, if you talk about the Ben Simmons that used to be good, that didn't lose his confidence, then I would agree with you. But we don't know where his mind at now. This motherfucker quit on the team, bro. Fuck Ben Simmons. Oh, you say you was trolling? Oh, okay. I'm about to say. You said Brian want Reigns to go to OKC. I forgot about OKC. Shit. Yeah. If he want, yeah. But I don't think OKC need him. They don't want him. Shit, Ben Simmons, that motherfucker, he a thief. That motherfucker got paid, boy. You know who else got the best agent in the world? Tobias Harris. That nigga was mid. He was a mid player, still getting paid. I ain't mad at him, though. I am not mad at Tobias Harris for getting paid. He was a half-ass player with the Sixers. He did all right with Detroit. He's faded in the playoffs like he always do. But he keep getting paid. Like who the hell is his agent? I mean, this dude is a this dude is phenomenal. Phenomenal getting paid. I mean, damn. He just signed another 2-year extension or whatever. Like, if you look at Tobias Harris' career earnings, I think this motherfucker earned over $300 million in his career. That type of money for superstars. I ain't mad at him though, man. Shout out to him. This is crazy. Hey, yo, I'll be right back in 3 minutes. I'm coming back. I'm not ending the show. I got to make a quick call. I'll be right back. I promise. I'll be right back.